It took a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears, but we finally have a defendable base. The only thing that I'm not really doing good at right now is food. We're pretty damn hungry. Anyways, welcome back to the Trailer Park Challenge. And if you couldn't tell, good old Chester here finally finished the wall, so I feel pretty safe. We've survived for 20 days, killing 285 zombies, and this is the point in the challenge to where stuff starts to slow down to a crawl. As we've already cleared out and looted the entire trailer park, defended our base, killed all of the zombies, and gotten a nice stockpile of weapons. The only thing that really scares me right now is our hunger, as we have been going through a bunch of our perishable food, and if you were to take a look inside our fridge, it is all spices. Matter of fact, the only real food we have inside of this fridge right now is dehydrated meat sticks. Now, I will say we are pretty low on the perishable food market, but we still have a bunch of non-perishable stuff that I can definitely tap into, but it's starting to get scary. So yeah, this is a point in the challenge to where boredom starts to really creep in. The good thing is that I do have a few more things that I can do while holding off the inevitable, and that is gonna be leveling up our carpentry to hopefully 6 and maybe even 7. And in order to do that, we're gonna need to disassemble some furniture. And in order to do that properly, we're gonna need a screwdriver and hammer. By the way, another thing that I did figure out is that I never needed to make this stone hammer, as I already had a hammer inside my cupboard. Now, functionality-wise, they are the same, but, you know, having a slightly lower weight hammer that's a little bit higher quality makes me feel better. And even with the new hammer, I still can't disassemble or pry off the barricaded planks on the survivor home because the ball-peen hammer doesn't have the claw end in which the actual claw hammer would have. So in order to harness that resource, we're gonna need a crowbar or a normal old hammer. But one thing I can do today, with it being 3 p.m., is do a little bit of foraging, and once we're done with that, I will inform you of our next step. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves and let's get right to foraging. So what do we got today? We have a single screw, twigs, a comic book, 3 branches, more twigs, a random sheet of paper, 1 random roaming bozo. By the way, I'm calling it right now. The way I die in this challenge is by foraging, not realizing there's a zombie and getting bit from either the front, speeding up time, or behind. I just feel it in the air, and I know my distracted foraging is gonna catch up to me one of these times. This place is like the perfect level of danger for a Zomboid run, because it's relatively quiet, right? There's not a lot going around here, especially after I cleared it out. And that's what scares me, because I get lulled into a false sense of security, and all of a sudden, there's some random skeleton boy chomping at my ankles, and I'm dead, and I'm a bozo because of it, because I didn't look around me before I foraged. So maybe I might look around just a tiny bit more so that never happens to me. Looks clear enough, though. I am tired, but I should be able to finish off this round and start up a new day of disassembly. We got more branches. Another metalworking magazine. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute. But we also got an extra level of sneaking, which kind of wigs me out. Mostly because a zombie needs to actually not see you in order to develop that skill. So I'm thinking there might be a zombie in one of these trailers that I might have forgotten or might have gotten up after I killed them all in the massive death pile. So before I continue, I am just gonna check real briefly, because I really don't want the scenario I just said before to happen in real life. So is anyone in here that I might need to be worried about? No? That's even worse. I kinda wish they just came at me swinging, because I'm just gonna think about that one zombie out there that might get lucky. We have a nail, a tumbler, an empty bottle, and a box of paper clips. I got really excited when I saw a box, but hey, I'll take paper clips. I can fashion those into fishing hooks, which is useless for me. But finding a box of paper clips out here is still pretty good, because that means I can find a box of nails later. Overall, the looting haul was pretty lackluster, but that's to be expected. The cool thing is that it's pretty laid out and I can just repeat the same thing tomorrow. I'm also going to drop off the tumbler and fill up this empty bottle with our sink water while that lasts as well. That's what I would have done if the water didn't go out on me. I don't see the fill up option anymore on the sink, and I think if I go over to my toilet and yep, it's no longer unlimited, so that means the water has finally shut off. Oh boy, just the news I wanted. Okay, it's a good thing I have all of the water outside, but that kinda scares me. Because all that means is that the future is gonna get a lot more bleak. Do I have anything to eat that's perishable? I really don't, so I guess we'll just tap into our nice little market here. Drink some... You know what? I'm gonna drink a beer. This has been pretty stressful on me. We're gonna drink a beer. I'm gonna probably drink a pop as well, and I will see all of you tomorrow, immediately kicking off our new foraging run. And you know what? Another thing that I've earned is a damn VHS tape reading. We're gonna watch You Are Dead, because with the water going out, I don't know how much longer the power's gonna last, so we might as well get a little bit of old-fashioned American entertainment while it still lasts. So let's go pop it in and enjoy what could be the very last thing Chester ever watches in his untimely life. I hope this is a good movie, damn it. We shall see. Oh, it definitely is. It's a good old revenge story. Hell yeah. I will see all of you tomorrow on when I kick off my foraging adventure. For now, I can enjoy the little things. And that is unadulterated violence and struggling. Hell yeah. Let's see what we got. We have tree branches, a tote bag with a journal, another nail, rocks, a single log, another tumbler. Oh my... Dude, where are these zombies coming from? Okay. It looks like we also got a few, unlucky visitors. Jeez, man. You zombies need to chill the hell out, for real. Once we're done killing these zombies and finishing off our foraging, we can begin more academic things, like learning and cool stuff like that. Ah, this game better treat me right after that one, man. Swear to God. We have a cooler. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That'll go very well with all of the alcohol we have. Hey, maybe this life ain't that bad. We got some scrap metal, and to finish it off, we have one small trash pile left, which has nothing to be expected. Ooh, hey, we got a nice little chipped stone though, and with that I can take off the foraging focus and head back to my base. So that Chester can finally begin his carpentry journey to level 6 and hopefully 7 to craft a staircase. Now this is going to do two things. For one, I'm going to go around and disassemble whatever furniture I can, and two, I'm gonna collect all of the planks and drop them down right there at that pile I already have. So one, I can take inventory of what I can actually build, and two, it's gonna be easy to grab from instead of having to go from place to place. Now sadly, I haven't found a saw yet, which really hampers me, as a lot of the stuff needs to be disassembled with a saw. But I can go ahead and disassemble basic furniture like beds and some tables with some chairs, I think. So yeah, we're not going to be able to absolutely salvage everything, but it's a start, and with a ball peen hammer and a screwdriver, it's the only thing to do right now. Other than putting some brewskis inside the brewski box, that is. I mean, come on, you get a damn cooler, you know for a fact I'm gonna put some drinks and alcohol in there. It's only fitting. Hopefully with this little endeavor we get to level 7 carpentry, but I'll take level 6 with some planks and, more importantly, nails. I haven't found a box of nails yet out here, and I have been suffering for it. So yeah, we'll see how far we can get. Every time I'm gonna disassemble a house, by the way, I'm gonna do it in small little chunks, so that way I don't have to go back and forth multiple times in order to drop them off. Oh man, this is gonna take a little bit. Anyways, we just got done disassembling whatever I could within 4 homes. It's not a lot, it's 11 p.m. and overall we got 20 planks and 10 nails. I am really feeling the lack of resources on the nails part, and I just wish I could find a damn saw at this point. We are hungry and I am really sad about having to actually dip into our non-perishable stuff. We'll eat the corned beef first because it's not involved in any cooking recipes, as I do want to save the stuff like the peas and the potatoes for special occasions and maybe a stir fry in the future. Oh man, it's not a good week for old Chester. I mean, we're getting some progress done, but with every step we take a few back from the old apocalypse. I'm really gonna miss the free showers, man. So, what do we got today? You know, when I said we were gonna forage today, I lied because the game decided to lay on the thickest wall of fog I have seen in Zomboid history. I have the worst luck today, so I don't want to jinx myself. Jinx myself! I don't want to jinx myself. That was the sound of the I almost swore. That was the sound of the power going out. So, you know, on top of the wall of fog that limits my ability to forage. Sorry, I'm stumbling my words because of how messed up of a circumstance this is, but now I don't even have lights. Who needs those? We're going back to the Stone Age, baby. I'm gonna disassemble until I forget. Oh, finally, the first good thing to happen to me today. Now, I will say, I've been saving all of the cooler looking furniture to when I pimp out my my trailer, because I don't want to, you know, lock myself out of getting a very cool lampshade. But I've been just disassembling the generic stuff like the beds, the doors, and the things that don't really interest me. And it just so happens that I took out another 2, leaving 4 more trailers to go. Now, it is cleared up, so I could go foraging, but I think I'm just gonna save that for the next day, and hopefully, you know, letting the world refresh gives me some better RNG pulls. I'm coping, if you couldn't tell. I'm coping hard. We're also hungry. We're very hungry. I'm hungry, I'm coping. Let's just focus on the task, and also cross it out because it's pretty satisfying. I already did. I'm gonna drop off the stuff, and I will tell you my total once I'm done with these 4 beautiful homes here. Well, that's gonna be the entire trailer park cleared out, at least for now. And once we get a saw, I can do a double take and disassemble the stuff like the table and chairs. For now, we're gonna be gate-kept from doing that. We did get a decent haul of planks, so I'm pretty hyped, though knowing how fast planks go in this game, it leaves a little bit more to be wanted. Maybe I'm just a brat, though. Another thing I will do is actually remove all these markings because we're basically done with it. I just like the scratchy ASMR sounds it makes sometimes. But yeah, let's go see how much we got in total. We have 51 planks and 57 nails. Honestly, that's a lot of nails. I was expecting like 30, so getting 57 is decent. But looking at the stuff we can build, it is gonna go by pretty quick, but it allows me to do quite a bit of stuff. And honestly, with our current circumstance, I don't see us surviving for too much longer, folks. You can only do so much foraging in a single zone because of how little you get in returns. If you guys couldn't tell, I haven't found a lot of supplies in terms of food like mushrooms and berries, and it's because of how slow the world takes to respawn that kind of stuff. So I don't think we're gonna be able to self-sustain for long. So what I might do next episode is redecorate my entire interior and make it a bit more rustic. Though for now we have foraging to do, and hopefully that can change my mind. Also, another hopeful thing, our radishes are finally ready to be harvested. Now, I'm not gonna harvest them right now, because if you guys didn't know, the stage after ready for harvest actually makes them seedling, which is going to be very helpful in terms of getting future crops. But yeah, that's 4 whole sets of radishes ready to be eaten, which is good, because I'm a hungry, hungry boy. Anyways, I will see all of you tomorrow on when I pick up the good old foraging grind once again. I just gotta remind myself that there are greener horizons. Anyways, welcome to day 23 with Chester killing 299 zombies. And right now, I feel like 23 is my lucky number, so let's see if it's true. I'm actually very stressed out. I might need to take a shower. Oh man, I really missed when I had actual plumbing. And another thing, I should really stop washing my character off, because we do have a little bit of something that can help me out, and that is gonna be soap. I'm gonna grab some soap, which should make the water cost a lot less, which is good for me. So yeah, we're even gonna smell like a newborn baby. That looks a lot better. Now, before I do go out, I am gonna go grab a quick cigarette with some matches so I can go ahead and delete our stress in one cancer-filled puff. I'm also hungry again. I'm just gonna eat this entire thing of... I'm not gonna eat the lard because that would make me depressed. We're just gonna help ourselves to some beef jerky and finally start off our foraging. It only took like a million steps. But what do we have? We have boring tree branches, a comb, a fountain cup, twigs, hill bug, a rock, a tin can, a hunting magazine. That's it, by the way. That is every single trash pile. I'll be honest, I don't think letting it go through for a day really changed anything, so I'm gonna make it a daily occurrence once again. Though it is only 2:20 p.m., so I'm gonna spend the rest of this day just scrounging around, hopefully finding some berries or other things I can fill my mouth with, really. So yeah, other than that, we're gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna repeat the same damn thing, because I want to save my rustic trailer overhaul for an episode in and of itself. And hey, would you look at that, we got some berries. But aside from the berries, it looks like we're not finding much else. I'll be honest, y'all, I think we're starting to see, and we're starting to hit the wall of content that this challenge has to offer. And really, I don't see the series going on much further if all I'm finding are twigs in the woods, though we are still finding stuff, but it's not stuff that will help me survive, you know what I mean? So I think this is a good enough segue to actually tell everyone what my future plans are gonna be. We're gonna revamp Chester's home, whether it be more rustic or more modern and just me grabbing literally everything. It might look like a hoarder's nest. We're gonna remodel our trailer. And after that, I think we're gonna give foraging one last big hoorah. And hopefully, by then we might find a saw or something cool. And if I don't, we're gonna see if we can actually self-sustain, and if I'm losing weight while tapping into my non-perishable reserves, I think it's safe to say that we probably wouldn't survive long term, or at least forever, inside a trailer. I mean, given we've already survived 23 days and in quite possibly one of the smallest trailer parks in the game, so I'll count that as a win. But yeah, I'm not really seeing much of a future here anymore. As much as I did literally last episode. We did find another thing in the trash. I swear that finding stuff is hit or miss sometimes. I'm gonna do one little once over, and I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Don't get caught up by the false positives around here. Actually, it's not a false positive anymore. Yeah, there's nothing left here. So yeah, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to share, hit the bell icon, like, do all of that good stuff, comment. And I guess I'll see all of you tomorrow on when I turn this cabin or trailer into something a little bit more approachable. I will see all of you next time. Peace the hell out, everyone.